Hi guys, I am so excited to finally be filming this video. Okay, so I have been working on this since September, so that's September, October, November, over 4 months, okay? I decided to do this video over 4 months ago when I saw a bunch of recreating Kylie Jenner's Instagram pictures, recreating Ariana Grande's pictures, blah 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 blah, and I thought that is such a cool idea, but I don't want to do that because they're just not the kind of people that I would feel comfortable recreating. They're nowhere near my style or anything like that, and that wouldn't interest me. But I really wanted to do the idea because I'm such a perfectionist and I'm also a photographer myself. So I'm watching these people try and recreate these pictures and I'm just there like being so overly critical and like analysing and thinking what I would do. So I was like, I just have to do it. Like I have to try it myself and see if I can actually do it. So who better for me to recreate pictures of than Harry Styles? I'm a huge Harry Styles fan. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, then you might not know that yet. But I have a lot of Harry related videos and footage of his concerts on my channel. So you should subscribe and go check that out if you want. He doesn't really have a very active Instagram, and he's not one for posting pictures of himself. So those kind of pictures were out of the question. I'd have to do like professional pictures, and I just adore the pictures from his Another Man photo shoot. So obviously I have the magazine. I just flick through and look for pictures that I feel like the clothing and the location is somewhat doable. These are two pictures that I picked. These, also this one here. Basically spent a couple of months hunting down these kinds of clothes. So I was going in every single charity shop near me, looking online, Amazon, eBay, all these random shops to try and get clothing that looked somewhat like his pictures. And I think I did a pretty good job. I was even zooming in, looking at what rings he had on. I put so much effort into this and I'm so excited that it's finally like, ta-da, here is my baby that I grew for over 4 months. I had a couple of people help me with this, like my flatmate Gabriele went shopping with me to all the different charity shops we went to, and then I had a friend from my photography class at uni, Leah. She took 3 of the pictures for me, and then also one of my friends from back home, she took another picture for me. So I will leave all their links in the description, so go check them out and send them some love because they are wonderful and talented people. The first picture we did is this one of Harry. He's wearing a bespoke jacket and a collar, and I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? It took me so long to find something that would somewhat look like that jacket because horizontal zigzags just don't exist. It's such an ugly pattern that you just can't find it anywhere. And then I found one, everything £5. They had a red jacket with the zigzags and I thought, fuck it, it's got the right pattern, I can just Photoshop the jacket to be black and white, so no biggie. So I did that, and I got the collar on Amazon I think, and I got his necklace, and this is the outcome. I know that I look nothing like Harry. I am very aware of that. He is a man, and I am a teenage looking adult woman. But I think I got the tone right and the shadows and everything, so I am really happy with how that came out. So for 3 of these pictures we were in the photography studio at my university with Leah. She took the pictures for me and we set the lights up together and we helped each other out with the composition and the angling and stuff because I really wanted to get it as perfect as possible. Then I picked my favourite out of the pictures and I edited it. The next picture I'm going to show, oh my god, this one is, I definitely think this one's my favourite and the most successful out of this entire series of pictures that I did. But it was so difficult because like the way he's positioned seems like it was so natural for him, but then for me to recreate it, it was really uncomfortable. I was getting cramp in my foot. You're moving your hand in a specific way, but then you have to remember where your head's going, and then you have to have your foot up, and you have to have your shoulders out, and I was holding like my jacket together so that my tits weren't popping out, and like, oh my god, I was cramping in like my face and my legs, and god, it was a mess. But I am really happy with how the picture came out. Photoshop wise, I made the jacket black and white, I made my hair from green to brown, and I made the pink shoes faded because his are old ones and my pink Converse are relatively new, so the colour was too bright. But so basically the only editing I did for that picture was just colour correction. Everything else, like I even got the same rings as him, like similar rings. I got the necklace. I tried my best. This is the last picture that we did in the studio, and this jacket was, again, so hard to find because it's some like embroidered, embellished shirt. Like, where on earth would you ever see that? Like, the lighting was quite difficult for that one because it is so, in his picture, it's so harsh and so contrasted, and he's got really wet hair, and my hair just wasn't soaking up water, and we didn't have like a spray bottle or anything, so I'm there like getting a bottle of water and trying to like pat it into my head, and it was just horrific. And then it was drying really fast under all the studio light. Little things like that could have been improved, but besides that, I am really happy with how it came out. And the last one I did was him laying in the flowers, and unfortunately I came up with this idea in September, so like summer had already gone and it's already like getting cold, and it took me ages to get this shirt. I was in some like eBay war. I'm in London, right, and I just couldn't find long grass anywhere. It's all like public parks that are very trimmed, or it's like grass and flowers that you're not allowed to go on. So I waited till I went down to Plymouth for Christmas, so I took this like end of December, everything was wet, everything was cold, and I'm there laying in wet grass in a jumper trying to look happy. So I just like this to be a credit to my acting skills. I didn't get a B in drama for nothing. So this was the picture that Maisie took. She is wonderful. She was in my Camping for Harry Styles vlog, and she also has a YouTube channel. So it was a very hard picture to take, and I am quite happy with it. The colour correction for this one was really difficult. Like, I couldn't get my face to sort of look the same colour as his, but then also the grass to look the same colour as those plants. It was a really difficult one to get right. I am really pleased with how that picture came out. I think this one is my least, like, I like it. I like all of these pictures because I did put so much work into them, and the whole point of this was to like not give up until I got those perfect pictures. So I am just like really overcritical of myself, but I do like all these pictures and I am really proud of them, and I'm so happy I tried it. Like, I am a photographer, so I could have taken these pictures myself, but I wanted to be the one in the pictures too. This was such a hard challenge, but it was so much fun, and I'm so glad I did it, and I hope you guys like it as well. As far as I'm aware, no one else has done this. So I haven't seen anyone else recreate pictures of Harry Styles like this, so yes. I'd really love to do this again, maybe with other celebrities or something. I get told quite often that I look like Scarlett Johansson and Millie Bobby Brown, so like maybe I could do some like doppelganger sibling shit, I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of the pictures that I made in the comments, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Just give me a like anyway, because I laid in grass at the end of December for a picture. And it was really fucking cold. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to 2018, and I shall see you in my next video.